Hello. Sadly, I don't have my dog with me today, so there'll be no Tiny. But what we are going to be talking about is one-step equations, and we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing. So if I'm looking at number one, there'll be three different types. So the first type is number one. So I have -3 times x equals 15. Okay, so we want to use inverse operations. So the inverse operation of multiplication would be division. So to get x by itself, I'm going to divide by -3, divide by -3. On this side, -3 divided by 3 would leave me with 1x equals 15 divided by -3 would leave me with a -5. We always know if I ever see like an x that there's always a 1 in front of it, so a lot of times it'll just look like x equals -5. So you don't need to have that 1 in front of there, but I just want to let you know that's what's there, is a 1. All right, we don't really need that anymore. Okay, the next step problem you might see is like number 2, where we have x divided by 7 equals -10. So the inverse operation of dividing by 7 would be multiplying by 7. I'm just going to rewrite it down here so I have more room. So I'm going to times this side by 7 times this side by 7. These are going to cancel each other out. We'll be left with x on this side equals -10 times 7 would give me a -70. An excellent way to check to see if you're right is to take this and plug it back in for x. So -70 divided by 7 would give me a -10. So I know I'm correct. All right. Our last one, these are probably the hardest ones out of all of them. -2/3 times m equals a -8. So I'm going to rewrite it down here. So -2/3 m equals a -8. Okay. So our goal is to get the m by itself and to have a 1 in front of the m. So to get the m to have a 1 in front of it, I'm going to take it times the reciprocal of the fraction, so I'm going to take it times -3/2. So that means I do the same thing to this side. So I'm looking at this side over here. If you were in my class last year, remember we did that dance, like do the butterfly, do the butterfly. So if you did the butterfly, these will all simplify to be 1s. So you're just going to be left with m on this side equals, there's always a 1 underneath here. All right, let's see if we can simplify anything. So if I'm looking at the 8 and the 2, I know that 2 can go into both of those. So this one's going to be 2 divided by 2 would be 1, 8 divided by 2 would be 4. 4 times 3 would give me 12. 1 times 1 is 1. And I know it's going to be positive. So then I have 12 over 1, which would give me 12. So m would equal 12. Don't stress too much about those problems. It's just multiplying by the reciprocal. Have a great Monday.